to be back. For those of you who I don't know or don't know me, my name is Amy Saidman. I'm the director of SpeakeasyDC. And we have a killer show tonight. The theme is rock bottom, stories about falling flat, bombing out, and bouncing back. Anybody feeling that way tonight? I love that you like applaud for rock bottom, feeling like shit. So we've got a great, our feature tonight, Seton Smith. Give it up for Seton. Who saw him last month? Anybody? Yeah, I heard he brought the house down. So he is a rising star. He's a comedian in DC. You'll see him probably any open mic, comedy night. You will see him here. See them there. The man is the hardest working comedian I've ever known. So, and he just got back from Montreal with the, what's it called? Just for Laughs, which is like the hottest comedy festival you can get into. And they did this whole thing where they scouted for people across the country, and guess who got in? Seton Smith. And so he's here tonight. But before that, I will just give you a little story about my own rock bottom. The rock bottom story that I thought of for tonight was that my rock bottom happened when I got fired from a bagel shop. Pretty bad. And I didn't get fired for a good reason, like stealing lox from a customer's plate or something. I got fired because I was that bad at waiting tables at a bagel place. You know, and it was bad enough that I get confused and I would bring people the wrong things or I'd forget things. But my worst offense was that I decided I needed to befriend every customer. If you've ever waited tables, that's a bad idea. But I knew I was such a bad waitress that I thought whatever tips I lost because of a lack of skill, I could recoup with my winning personality. No, it doesn't work that way. That just made me spend way too much time with people I shouldn't and trying to like milk the tips, which I never got. And it just made me more frazzled because as I would chit-chat with one table, I would be neglecting another. So I'm totally frazzled, and the best tips I ever got were mercy tips. I'm not kidding. This happened a few times where they could tell how bad I was and what a bad night I was going to have, and they just like, here, you know, hang in there, okay? So this one night was the worst of all. I mean, it was bad every night, but this was the worst of all. And, you know, I had screwed up basically every table. One table, I didn't bring their drinks till they were done eating, which is apparently a major faux pas. Who knew? And, I mean, why, you know, the yogis drink after they eat. Anyway, so, and another folks, they didn't bring their toast till they finished their omelets, and these were just apparently terrible offenses. So by the end of the night, I get pulled over by my asshole boss. Anyway, they take me to the back, and they say, listen, Amy, I just don't think you can hack it. You know, bagel work isn't for everybody. We're going to have to let you go. And if this wasn't humiliating enough, I had been in the middle of cleaning up. I had been in the middle of vacuuming, and I thought I had never been fired. I didn't know firing etiquette. So I go back. And I continued cleaning. I thought I should finish the job I started. I mean, that's how defeated I was. And so the boss had to come over and sort of pat me on the shoulder and take the vacuum out of my hands and say, why don't you just go home now? It was embarrassing. But the poetic justice was this. That bagel place, which by the way, my friends always called, it was called Lock, Stock, and Bagels. But they ran out of bagels a lot. So my friends always called it Lock, Stock, and We Have No Bagels. But they went out of business soon after, and the next time I went to this convenience store nearby, guess who was behind the register? My asshole boss. Yes! Thank you.